All right, we're getting a fairly decent downpour right over the city, and the National Weather Service, because of the rainfall rates of 1 to 3 or greater inches per hour, so it's a lot of rain in a short period of time, Weather Service has decided to upgrade this from just a street flood advisory to a flash flood warning, because we have had a number of reports of some of the underpasses already starting to take on water. So certainly, okay, neutral ground parking is being allowed. That's coming in from the city right now. So I'm just getting that in from our producers. So certainly use caution if you have to be out. If you're somewhere where you can just kind of hold off for a little while, let this rain itself out, because unfortunately it's not moving. And as you can see on radar, it does look like it is actually starting to weaken a bit. Our lightning counter is beginning to come down. The intensity of those heavier downpours starting to weaken, at least the last few images here. So I think the trend is going to be for this to weaken over the course of the next, say, 15, 20, 30 minutes or so. But it's still a lot of rain in a very isolated location, because note, the rest of us are still under bright sunshine, especially on the North Shore, and temperatures outside of that rain easily getting into the mid-90s. Our high today was 95 degrees at Kenner. Now we're getting in on that rainfall, but again, it is really just over northern Jefferson, parts of the West Bank, and the city. Now note, where our tower camera is on the West Bank, no rainfall at all. So this is a very isolated downpour. Still 93 degrees at Kenner. This icon indicates rain in the vicinity, not actually raining at the airport, with a heat index of 104. And the heat has been the main story for our forecast and will continue to be so over the next couple of days. Again, we can never rule out these isolated downpours in the summertime. Plenty of Gulf moisture. All it takes is some little trigger to get those heavy downpours to ignite, and sometimes you can get those high rainfall rates. If you're underneath just a more typical thunderstorm, not these deluges, then it really does help the temperatures. Otherwise, we stay hot and dry, such as in Ponchatoula. Again, a relatively dry day during the day tomorrow, with a few isolated showers and thunderstorms. In fact, most of our rain today has been a little bit more to our east. This is kind of similar to the setup yesterday. This is from an upper disturbance, and we might see an upper disturbance help out our rain chances toward Friday, maybe into the start of the weekend. But it does look like we're going to see a disturbance headed our way, which will bring us a chance of rain, but probably the better chance is going to be late Thursday, early Friday. Not going to really help us out with our temperatures, because we are still very much dominated by this upper ridging, which is taking hold out west and building farther to the east. In fact, this is going to dominate much of the southern and central United States, out over the west coast, toward the east coast, and even well into the Atlantic going into next week. What we benefit from are these little disturbances that are kind of able to still move around that high and come in from the Gulf, tapping into all that moisture. Because underneath that high, boy, look at the actual, this is not the heat index. These are actual high temperatures. Once again, triple digits. Check out Shreveport. They were at 104 degrees today. Excessive heat warnings for them tomorrow. We once again will find ourselves under that heat advisory, as heat indices will be getting into that 105 to 110 range. So what showers that we do see around at the moment will be ending during the day tomorrow. We'll start to see some scattered showers, thunderstorms bubbling up, and then that should say Friday. We'll probably see about a 30, maybe 40% chance of rain, but our better chance is going to be kind of overnight Friday into early Saturday as this little feature is moving by. There is also, with those storms, a low-end risk of some severe weather to our north, but by the time those storms get here Thursday night, early Friday morning, it looks like the severity of those storms will be waning. So isolated thunderstorms again tomorrow. May see with that little upper disturbance a few more showers on Friday. Relatively dry, hot as we head into the weekend, and then perhaps another upper disturbance triggering that better chance of rain as we approach the middle of next week.
All right, Chris, thanks.